Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. We are about to begin the induction of the 2010 National Junior Honor Society candidates. In an effort to uphold the integrity of the induction ceremony, please hold your applause until the conclusion of the ceremony. At this time, would you please rise as Central Middle School's National Junior Honor Society candidates enter and the induction ceremony begins. Please be seated.
Good evening and welcome. Tonight we'll be inducting 66 eighth grade students in what is Central Middle School's largest induction class ever. Again, 66 students. It's an incredible amount of kids, and to see this many really makes me proud that you guys are members of our school. Not only have these students maintained a 3.3 grade point average over the past 2 years, they've demonstrated a dedication to scholarship, service, leadership, citizenship, and character. Each member needed to have staff or other adult recommendations and pass muster with a 5-member faculty council team. All of these students have done so. These are no easy tasks. All of them require hard work, hard decisions, and sacrifice. When others chose to play video games and basketball outside, many of you chose to make sure all of your work was completed. When some chose to spend their time on the internet, many of you spent your time helping others. Tonight, you deserve our praise. One thing that we really should not forget, though, is that behind all of these students are parents that have instilled these character traits that have made these kids the successes they are. You deserve our praise as well. Inductees, at this time, I'd like to ask you, please give your parents a round of applause because they truly deserve it. Before I turn this microphone over, I want to thank some important people that have helped out today. First, I want to thank Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Ron Wolene, for joining us and helping us congratulate our students. Also, we have several members of the Board of Education that are celebrating as parents tonight, but do deserve our thanks for all the work that they do on behalf of our students. Mr. Crewell, Mrs. Sheets, thank you for being here. Mrs. Sheets also donated the cost of the carnations used for the ceremony tonight. I also want to thank Mrs. Kathleen Morozic. She's here taking pictures for our yearbook, and really she has helped with putting together the letters and programs, and we would not have been able to put this ceremony together without her. Lastly, thanks to Janet Smith and Tammy Beebe for their assistance in setting up the students. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Christy Gibson, the hardest working assistant principal in the Port Huron Area School District, who will be reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hi, good evening. Would you please join me in standing as we say the Pledge of Allegiance? pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and now I'd like to introduce to you Mrs. Richard.
A little bit of history for us this evening. The purpose of the National Junior Honor Society is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, to develop character, and to encourage good citizenship in the students of secondary schools. The National Junior Honor Society was founded in 1929. The first chapter to organize under the NJHS Constitution was granted to Clarinda Junior High in Iowa in 1930. The National Junior Honor Society has developed into a unique organization which recognizes outstanding middle-level students. Central Middle School's chapter was founded in 1980 with the opening of the school. The chapter became active in 1991. Now, over 30 years later, Central's National Junior Honor Society has become a prestigious organization, ranking high among administrators, faculty members, students, parents, and residents in our community. Its reputation for excellence is the result of years of commitment on the part of everyone involved. And now, Mrs. Wiley.
On the table, you will see a single candle lit. It is representing the Society's torch, the symbol of the eternal light of knowledge. The 5 unlit candles represent the 5 ideals of the National Junior Honor Society. Those ideals are scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. The membership of the Central Middle School's chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of these 5 qualities. We are so pleased to have 5 officers from the 2009 National Junior Honor Society at Port Huron Central Middle School. They have returned from Port Huron High School to help us in this ceremony. They will each be speaking on one of the 5 ideals. Speaking on behalf of scholarship will be Hannah Clark. Hannah?
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Next, I would like to introduce Mark Huffsmith. He will be speaking on service.
My office is service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Edison Ledbetter will now introduce the qualities of leadership as she lights the leadership candle.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school in taking the initiative in class and school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid the others to attain the same objectives. The price of leadership is sacrifice willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what the power and resource may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead in a substantive charge to each of our members.
Next, I would like to welcome Caitlin Senkowitz to the stage to speak on citizenship.
I represent citizenship, the obligation each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by our founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, and our nation are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of our chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
The quality of character is one that we will ask Katie Lester to come forth and read and light the candle for character.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. I is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life, and when developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is a problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by one example that we value character.
At this time, we will now formally induct our new members of the Central Middle School's National Honor Society. First row, would you please rise? Make your way to the stage. Members will please sign the National Registry as their name is called. Austin Armstrong. Taylor Arend. Owl's Gnaw. Christopher Bauer. Maisie Campbell. Brianna Cates. Brendan Kennard. David Dufresne. Alexis Forstner. Casey Fortin. Kennedy Frazier. Sarah Falk. First row, you may be seated. Second row, please rise and make your way to the stage. Sarah Falk. Darian Jenna. Sydney Gravasavage. Kerrigan Gurton. Kaylee Hamilton. Nathan Hamilton. Devin Harper. Hilliker. Audrey Huggard. Rachel Israel. Lauren Kenny. Mariah Kester. Bethany Kostanecki. William Krewall. Kelsey Kulka. You may be seated. Row 3, please rise and make your way over to the stage. Eric Langolf. Tabitha Lester. Emily Lewandowski. Corey Lynch. Abigail Maydell. Tyson Marsh.
Dalton May. Parrish Meadows. Jenna Mercurio. Mullen. Tyler Moore. Kendall Mose. Lydia Nicholas. Dean Peacock. Katie Pionk. Andrea Price. Ronald Raditz. Okay. Third row may be seated. Fourth row, rise and make your way to the stage. Ronald Raditz. Paul Robeson. Irene Rowe. Mateo Saavedra. Austin Schneider. Michaela Surgent. Nathaniel Shin Sheets. Bailey Spencer. There's Bailey up there. Gabrielle Stokes. Megan Strachan. Adam Stoltz. Samantha Sullivan. Sabrina Sutton. Austin Thompson. Megan Thompson. Colin Vanny. Kyla Visca. Fourth row may be seated. Fifth row, rise and make your way to the stage, please. Kristen Weiss. Jordan Ward. Autumn Williams. Sydney Wolf. Robert Wright. Morgan Zilkowski. honors, please rise. Together, we will now recite the National Junior Honor Society Pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society to which I have been selected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of my school and of my life. Audience, may I now present to you the 2010 Central Middle School National Junior Honor Society.